A future blueprint is going to pull sulfur and coal, and they're going to come down here, and then they're going to go up that way. So I've planned for them to be there. And the big thing is, I only bring to that part of the bus what its consumers need. So if you look at what I'm bringing across here for science, is a great example. This is basic science: red, green, gray, and blue. It's not yellow, it's not purple. Yellow and purple are going to be built here. Right? So when yellow and purple get placed in this spot and this spot, I'm going to have more stuff that gets placed here. More lanes for those sciences. Is it not boring playing the same blueprint every time you play? It could be, first of all, hello. It could be, except for I tend to stay in near late game very long. And like this is going to be a MegaBase run, so I'm going to be here for a long freaking time. So it's not going to be boring, because by the time I do it again, I'll have pretty much forgotten what I did. But for me, it's actually more comfortable because I know what to expect and I know where things are going to be. And I refine it. And if you will, if you think about it this way, I'm trying to speed run without speed running. I'm trying to make the transition from base 1 to base 2 smooth. I'm looking for what I call smoothness. And I'm one of those people that loves to practice. So I don't find it boring. I can see how some people would. There's a streamer I watched who made a comment that Jester is the streamer. He likes to do things, what his word was, organically. And his building partner, I don't know the relationship, but she was streaming with him. She likes to plan things out. And so the two of them are challenging, they say, to play at the same time, because she's trying to plan things out and he's trying to just figure things out. I'm a planner. I like to know what I'm going to do next. Not everybody's like that. For me, the joy comes in the optimization. And a couple people have commented that I spend a lot of time in plan mode. I use editor extensions, which is a thing that lets you, it's a mod that lets you have a laboratory or a laboratory where you can just do things for free, make a blueprint out of it, and then export that blueprint. And so all of these blueprints started in the real world, you know, in an actual game. But then I needed to tweak them and enhance them and refine them. And the only way to do that, well, is to work on them. And editor extensions lets me do that. I must be getting close to bots if my blueprint has a bot thing in it. Nope, it's just a mistake in my blueprint. Also, I have multiple different phases of my bases. I don't use the same base all the way through the game. So I start with this little factory, little base here, base 1, and it starts out as just this tiny little thing like that, and then I add to it. But then when it serves its purpose, I abandon it. I walk away. I may never walk into that base again, except for maybe I'll tear it down, although in this run I probably won't. And then when I'm done with this factory, when it gives me bots, I switch to this factory. I have a 242 train plate-based factory that I run that gives me all the stuff, and that's the production area for it. And then those are the trains and loaders. So I've got one for infrastructure and supplies, one for science, one for rocket components, and then one for a 100-wagon arty train if I get there. And I've also got my train, I've got my outposts mapped out, so I know what my train loader looks like. So that's a 242 loader. I've got a little fuel train unloader. I've got a smelter for copper and a smelter for steel. I just plop those down. They're independent of each other. And so when I do combat, I've got a defensive wall that I use. And here's the thing, Tyler. I want to play for 12 hours a day. 10, 12 hours a day. I want to keep playing. Every time I have to figure something out, it tires me out. Uses up a little bit of glucose in my body. And that may sound weird, right? I'm using up a little bit of sugar every time I think like that. And so part of my goal here is to think in advance so that I don't have to think while I'm playing. And that may sound weird, but if I don't have to make a decision like that, then in the meta, I can play longer because I don't get tired. You're going the wrong way. I don't get as tired. And also keep in mind that it's day after day, so I don't want to get fatigued. How did I run out of inserters? Oh my god. That was definitely bad. I need to replace this blueprint now, because I screwed that up. Alright, you pissed me off the last time. You and you and you and you. I'll add you back later. Alright. So you are C. Transport belt is in the way. I've got somebody I've already screwed up. Oh yeah. See that down there by the red science? I've got those going in the wrong direction. Try that again. There we go. And one online, this is to your point from earlier. You see this gap I just left in the sulfur and the... I'm going to be splitting green science and engines here. And so these gaps are there because you can't overlay on top of a splitter. Hi, kitty cat. She just woke up from a nap. She's staring at the floor. In that I wish I had some coffee face. Belts last, John. Belts last. Belts last because belts move you and then they cause mistakes. So I do power poles, then inserters, or machines, depending. Like furnaces I'll do next because they give me an anchor point for the inserters to bounce around. And then belts, and then pipes. And pipes because if you're playing vanilla, pipes are blocking. You can't walk through them. Come along now. Plenty of belt left. I also try to do output belts first. I don't remember placing those. Wonder what the reason is for having that one belt in a different, or that one output inserter in a different spot. I must have done it for a reason. Ah, you garbage thing, you. Crap. What are you and why are you empty? You are military science and you are empty because I did not finish this piece of belt. You should not have roboports here. Thank you. Alright, got some military science going. Low on power? Low on power. I'll get this research kicked off and then I'll go build some more power. Oops. This little balancer here is the invention of a person named Mango. He first showed this to Mucky, and he taught me how to build it. And as you will see, it is a beautiful work of art. It's easier when bots build it. It evenly pulls from both sides of the belt, and it creates this stunningly nice mix of outputs. I also use it in other builds too. Wow, out of undergrounds. Who'd have guessed it? Well, I went and did belts last. Not my finest hour on that one. Two more, come on. Gimme, gimme. Now, these are going to complain about these things forever, and I get tired of listening to them complain, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we got advanced oil processing being worked on. Let's come up for air. I left my car over here by oil, and I need to go get it because power is on the far west side. I thought I'd left. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Output full. Good. Good, 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 good. Before I leave here, get out of the way. I need to get boilers. That's way more boilers than I need. And I need to get those other things, steam engines. Where am I making those? There they are. All right. I had intended to use this coal to help supplement this power. Not quite there yet. This coal doesn't have enough to run all of this power. For very long. Because on yellow belt, you can only run 16 boilers on a yellow belt. Even though you can run 20 boilers off of a offshore pump, you can only feed yellow belt into 16 boilers. When I upgrade it, I can make it, it can do 100, or solid fuel with red belt, you can do 100, but for now. So what I was going to do is I had one of these open, and I was going to feed it back here and use it. And then I forgot. And so now I need to re-engineer this a little bit. So I need to have 16 of these, which I have 25. And I need to have 32 of those, which I have 50. Great. I need inserters and power poles. I've got power poles. And some belt and some undergrounds. I've got splitters. There's some inserters. There's some more inserters. Somehow I've got sulfur. I don't want this or this in my inventory. I will make landfill out of that. I will get rid of that. I will make a green circuit to get rid of that. I've got brick on me. I've got pumps I don't need. I somehow keep getting this, so you could just go in there. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Oh, yes, advanced oil's done. I can lay the next one down. Research speed is always first. I don't really need any of those. My goal is to get the bots. I need to focus on getting the bots. That's enough for now. Let's get in here and get over there. Solve that power problem I got going on. First and foremost, I need to change this balancer. Blueprints, I need a 4 to 3. Downgrade this. Get unstuck. Move this back one because I don't like having that. This is going to go here, which means that I need to delete a few of these. This. Well, that sucks. What's really ironic about this is that I had already moved this down one. And now I'm going to move it up. In fact, we're going to move it backwards too. Meow, meow. Can't move it there. Got to keep it moved out even more. Alright, I am going to need to take a break. Partially because the cat wants a treat, partially because my bladder is full. Crunch Tech, you can just go get Rehnquist's. I think you'll see it in my Discord. It's a Rehnquist Balancers from fall of 2020. I was hoping for a yellow belt version of it, but this is what was linked in my Discord, and so this is what I grabbed. Because not everything here can be downgraded to yellow. You know? So that's where I got it. I'm going to reverse this and say you get upgraded to you. And then I do this. And then this can just go away. As I recall, I had it that way. Dang it. Just go where I tell you. I know it's not optimal. I don't care. Yes, yes. Un momento, today. A word about inserters in this condition. In my experience, burner inserters will sometimes run out of fuel when trying to feed a furnace. I have not sat and stared at them long enough to know exactly what happens all the time. But what it appears to me is that sometimes there's a gap, and when that gap happens, the burner starves itself. The inserter starves itself for fuel, and trying to grab the next piece of fuel. So I do use burner inserters, but I use them as a backup in case power fails, so that at least something still continues to be able to pick up fuel. But I'm very careful not to rely on them 100%. Yeah, if you get up to a faster belt, they're toast. Do I have a radar here? Yes, I do. Okay. Also, I have a bunch of this stuff, so you're just going in here. This music, Grayhill, is, I'm going to post a link. This is a playlist. It's on YouTube. We're on track 4. Where is my car? Why did my car come here? Why did you stop? Oh, you hit a pole. That's why you stopped. Okay, I'll allow that. I'm going to head up to my old base, grab some stuff and things out of it. When I get back. BRB. No, you're fine. I answer questions all night. That's what I'm here for. If you notice, it says backseating appreciated, and tag me to get my attention because I want to interact with you. Like somebody said today, I was watching a stream on somebody who was at TwitchCon, and he said, if you're not going to interact with your viewers, then why would they not just watch the VOD or YouTube? So I'm happy to answer questions and interact. Thank you. BRB.
is alright.
Okay, I probably should have put the chest down over there and put some of that power stuff in it in case I need it in the future. And then I happen to know where there's a whole bunch of brick. Oh, holy moly. All that research got done while I was away. Nice. Where's my car? There it is. I'm going to priority it this stuff so that it draws this out first. There, that way I have everything I need there if I decide to build something. Rizzo-san, thank you for the follow. I was away when you followed. I appreciate it. All right. Well, if I finish the bot, there's no point in continuing to build this stuff by hand. Let's just get the next blueprint in here. The next step is to do an upgrade from my yellow chests to my blue chests, which is a pretty big deal. It queues an upgrade for all of these chests to convert them to yellow. And then what happens is the next thing is I put down this blueprint that looks kind of weird. It's just a bunch of yellow chests. And that's all it is. If I temporarily take away all of these things, you'll see, well, it didn't work, but what's in here is a bunch of yellow chests, storage chests. But what's on these are the filters. And the reason this is important for me and for what I do is because the filters on these chests, if I just upgrade all of these chests right here, like if I just upgrade this blue inserter chest to a yellow chest, right? Which I'll make one here. What's going to happen is it has no logistics filter. So I have to have a blueprint here that actually places the yellow chests down. And what it does is it puts the logistics filter on it. Otherwise, as you all know, bots are stupid. And they will just put crap everywhere, which we don't want. And so I've developed this blueprint, this upgrade planner and blueprint that let me get these things correctly set and not have the bots put crap everywhere. I am not going to be nice to those bots. I hear you, Zoe, but I am not going to be nice to those bots. Those bots are going to ruin the day they were born or made or built. They're not even gonna get to see gunships on fire off the coast of whatever. they're just gonna work until their batteries dry up and they weep. They're not babies. They're non-sentient, burbling, maniacal, slow, stupid. They're not... No. Sorry. Can we just agree to disagree on that? Hi, Lotus. We're disagreeing on how stupid bots are. Well, Logibots have red circuits for brains. But yeah, good point. Heck with it. Let's just move forward. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? How hard could it be? Alright, so for this to work, we need a few things to happen. We need power. It's a good thing we just built a bunch of power because we're going to need it because bots eat power. Power, yes. Filter didn't work. I gotta figure out a different way to do that. I mean, I'll just have to go back and reapply it afterwards, but... I'm out of steel. Alright, well, rather than goof around with that, I'll clean that up later. What I want to do is get this going. Let's see. Best way for me to do this is going to be this. I need to make one RoboPort, which requires a lot of steel and some gears, which I don't have. Frickin' character in the way again. Oh, I need pipe. Need pub. Where did I put pipe? Standing over here just a minute ago. Man, that upgrade is messing up my ability to find things, and I don't like that. I'm gonna need at least one of these, I think. I'll just take these two. Steel and gears. Because I need one RoboPort to get this set up. That way they will build and populate themselves. This is a Logibot, which I have not researched yet. Okay, that's why that doesn't work. Pipe. Here and here, here and here, here and here, and all of this. Let's see. I do not have all the inserters done, so let's fix that. One thing I really miss from Factorio 2 is the near and far settings on inserters. Man, I love that feature. Delicioso. All right, let's check this real quick. In this space, I am missing... Ooh, I missed an inserter or two, huh? Where did I miss an inserter? Oh, right here. And right here. Would have been bad. Alright, and the other things that I absolutely have to have are these chests. With those things in place, and one more RoboPort, need more steel. The bots will build the rest of this. You know, Zoe, that's a good point. I like you. Also, I don't like fish. Maybe ducks, mod them into ducks. Yeah, could be. So you may be wondering what's the purpose of this little splitter here. It's a bypass of the RoboPort assembler. The RoboPort needs 45 advanced circuits to build one RoboPort. And I don't build red circuits that fast. And so what would happen, what was happening before I added that splitter, was that nothing else was getting built until the Roboport chest was full. So until the Roboport was satisfied at 20, none of the other chests, the red or the yellow, never got built. Because it just wasn't enough red circuits to feed it. So what I do is I split the red circuits and go around the inserter, which you can't really see, but I go around the inserter for the Roboport, so that at least half the red circuits that come in get farther down. You see the same behavior here. This is the output of these flying robot frames. And what would happen is that the construction robot would get all of the flying robot frames, because it only has a half-second build time. So by putting this splitter here, I'm guaranteeing that the Logibot assembler gets some of the frames. The best I could think of in the circumstance. I'm still missing 2. Yeah, I definitely should not have put this on its side. Terrible decision. Do I need any of that? Nah, that's red belt. Not being building red belt just yet. Fish brain level smart. I'm catching black from my chat here, chat. Somebody take away Zoe's cappuccino. Alright, this is getting into stuff I don't need, so I'm going to stop feeding that. Focus on just the splitters. And the underbelts that feed them. Good, 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 good. I know, I shouldn't be doing that. Mustache, you have the ability to build construction bots, but are not doing that first. Let them build the things. Yes, I am building the construction bots. That's what this belt is doing. Although, You make an interesting point. Well, no, I gotta have lube. So, I mean, I gotta bring lube down before I can... Even if I manually feed that thing, I gotta bring the lube down. But yeah, that's a good idea. I should just manually feed that thing and then... Thanks, Faceless. Hope you're enjoying your new computer.
Yo.
Want to use some early game bots mod? Because I don't like them. And pipe wrong. Yes, pipe is wrong. Thank you. I try to stay as vanilla as I can, except for, I mean, obviously the server